have it? You have any advice for today's?
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh, you're on your own.
Today's teenagers.
Advice for today's teenagers.
Well, glad you asked. I'm a high school history teacher.
I'm a middle school history teacher.
And my advice is put your phone down.
Leave the phone a little bit.
Get off your phone.
Get off social media.
Social media.
Social media.
Social media is great, but it also leads to a lot of mental health issues.
Social media and all the media is just an image.
Scrolling, doom scrolling, and social media. I'd say your most precious resource is time. Don't waste it.
Which I'm, guilty of myself.
I'm learning this as I get older because you'll always see an amalgamation of the best features of everyone else's lives, and you'll constantly compare yourself without realizing it.
Take time to disconnect and be with your friends, show appreciation to people.
I mean, look at this view. If you're sitting here on your phone, you wouldn't notice any of these or these people, or life is happening.
It's hard when you're still learning yourself, but I think right now being patient with each other.
I think it's to always believe in yourself and to trust other people. Focus on the things that you're gonna miss later in life, like your family.
Stay in touch with your friends and never kind of lose track of your closest friends.
Listen to the people that are older than you, and there's a lot of good information out there if you can talk to, people that have been through it a little bit more. Don't trust everybody that you listen to, take it with a grain of salt, but, really listen to those wise people.
I once was a teenager, and there was a lot of things I wish I could have done better. Just understanding that the decisions you make today really do affect your adult life, and give your elders respect.
Yeah.
As a high school teacher, I would just ask kids to be more considerate, not think just about themselves, consider other people, and consider that they are going to be older one day and wish they had been more considerate to other people.
Do you have any advice for today's teenagers?
Yeah, do really any hard skill as early as possible.
Just persevere. When things are tough, just keep going.
It's tough, but it will get better. But you also have to work for your life to be better. You have to want to improve. Nothing's going to happen by itself.
I'm 38 and things are a lot different now. But one of the trends that I see from teenagers is that there's a lack of work ethic. I think you just need to go out there and work, find it, be fearless, and go out there and get it.
To work hard and enjoy your time being young, because it doesn't last that long.
Do you have any advice for today's teenagers?
I would say don't try to rush through things. Don't try to grow up too fast. You're never going to be 16 again, and it's a really special time to be alive.
There is no timeline. You finish high school whenever you got to. You finish college whenever you need to. And you don't even have to do those things. Create your own path, and as long as you like it, just go for that.
I think when I was a teen, I used to just worry about the future all the time, and then you just miss out on living in the moment. So don't think about the future too much.
Good things will come to you eventually. You just need to get through tough times to find the light at the end of the tunnel. And I definitely experienced that multiple times. So really just trusting the process and working hard even when things don't initially work out.
Don't worry about the things that you cannot control. The problems that you have now are not going to matter in 2 or 3 years from now.
Don't rush it. Whoever you're going to be in the future is not who you think it is. Don't lock into one thing too early, and then see what's out there for you.
Don't always listen to the internet. Go out there and figure things out on your own.
Get some education, save money while you can.
Life's too short, you gotta enjoy it, but don't be too hard on yourself. It's not that serious. Travel,
Get dirty, get lost. As a child, I didn't have any of that. I spent most of my time just out in the dirt or in the river, climbing trees. So my advice is to, make sure you do that every so often.
Travel, there's a lot of places out there, meet people, and learn some culture.
Just explore things, new things to do, experiences.
To get outside, spend time outside with other people with no clear agenda.
I've been traveling for the last 6 months, and that's going to be it. Travel. Seriously, get out of your comfort zone. Go somewhere you've never been. Meet people that you've never talked to. Sit down on a park bench and talk in front of a microphone. All of that. Just get out and go do something.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself, and make sure you don't think that your future is tied to a desk.
For advice for today's teenagers, I would say figure out who you are as a human being. It's always going to change later on, but really embrace it and try and let go of ego.
Learn to work, learn to do something that you love.
Figure out what you most enjoy and are good at, and follow that pursuit.
I would say to do what you enjoy doing and don't be pressured from other people or family.
Find what you love and stick to that.
I used to work with teenagers in high school, and mostly to remember how special they are.
Do you have any advice for today's teenagers?
My advice, because teenagers today are growing up in a very different world than what we grew up with, not this young, gorgeous lady here, but these old farts here. And I would say just go out and try to find what really makes your heart sing. It's such a competitive world, but you don't want to come to the end of your life and say, I wish I had done A, B, C, or X, Y, Z. So be bold, don't be afraid to make mistakes.
I think make good choices, but also live young, because you only live once, so. But have responsibilities. Yes.
My immediate thought is don't vape, but that's kind of annoying to say.
Oh yeah, can I get your input? You're gonna be a teenager soon.
Do you have any advice for
Friends? Don't hurt yourself. Hurt yourself? No. Why not?
I raised them better than this.
I don't know. Great job.
Remember how special they are. Do you have any advice for teenagers?
My friends Sonia and Zev are teenagers.
What would you say to them?
I don't know.
Okay.